Greetings and salutations. This is Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards, and more, coming to you live from Arlington, Washington. Hopefully you all are having a great and wonderful Friday, and welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I've got 2 Chief Wahoos, 3 entries. I've got Big Ray's entry. The turtle liking this weather, Bipster. Alright, so hopefully you all are having a great Friday. Won't be a super long stream today. Waiting for a ride to come pick me up about 5 o'clock or so. So we will have some fun with a special edition. Sorry, I forgot to close the closet door here. Forgot to open my blind here in my empty card room. Let me there we go. Let me open up the window, let some air in, and we will get ready to go to town. Jonathan Myers is in the house. Big Ray's got his 3. Jonathan Myers has got 1 so far. We'll go until 4:03 like usual. But I got all the early birds since 2 Chief Wahoos was chatting the storm up. Wake up, Uncle Donald. He was telling me to wake up 4 minutes before showtime. Even though I did show up 2 more. So let me get, not Jonathan Myers. And Lockin' 99. Lockin' 99. Lockin' 99. My vote, we get 1, is starting 2 hours later each day. If possible, my phone constantly rings this time of day. Really, Bipster. So we got Lockin', we got Jonathan Myers. Alright, so Jonathan Myers and Lockin', you guys gotta hurry up and get 2 more chats in here to get your 3 free entries. Remember, you can get 3 free entries into the live stream. Sorry, just moving a little bit closer with the chair. Lockin' 99, just leave it in the other room, Bipster. Lockin' 99's got 2 entries. 2 entries. Dinner and auctions at this time here. Dinner and auctions. There we go. Alright, so we've got 2 for Lockin' 99, 1 for Jonathan Myers. We've got a minute to go here. Jonathan Myers has got 2. Everyone, I'll be in the background today. Oh, no problem there, Jonathan. If you just text something else really quick, you'll get your 3 free entries. We got about a minute to go. Then I'll go into what we are doing today. A little bit different. I couldn't get to my Hall of Fame card, so I couldn't get to the next Hall of Fame player. So we're going to do just a recap of the 4 people that had their induction ceremony last month in Cooperstown. Alright, that's going to be Jeter, Walker, Simmons, and, what's his name? Jeter. Cardinals fan, 1990, made it in under the gun. Lockin' 99. Jonathan Myers, and then we've got Cardinals fan 1990. Fan 1990. And I did get your entry in yesterday, Cardinals fan, when you gave me that super chat right after the buzzer went, so this was for that $1 super chat for yesterday. I know I rang the bell, but I wasn't live anymore, so I had to do that really quick. All right. So we've got 404, so let me get the free entries in here, and then we will get on to our show for the day. All right, let me get over here to the monthly giveaway for September. And get the 3 entries in here. 2 Chiefs, Big Ray, Jonathan Myers, Larkin 99, and Cardinals fan 1990 for 1 free entry. Came in right at the tail end there, but just squeaked in for an entry there, Cardinals fan 1990. And my computer's being slow, so as soon as I get to... Oh, gotta wait. It's gotta load up. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. We got Cardinals fan 1990. As soon as I can get my computer to cooperate with me, we will be in the go. Wouldn't you know it? It would be stubborn when I needed to move faster. The $2 Turtle and Donald video has 2,000 views and rising. That's pretty cool there, Mister. That was pretty cool. Okay, we've got 137 entries. You know what? Hold on. Let me make sure. I thought we had a few more than that. Let me open up my September. Okay, nope, that's what we got. 137 entries there. Let's get some more in today. Let's do Cardinals fan really quick here, since he squeaked in right at the end here. Get his entry in. Oh, come on. Okay. Cardinals fan. Hawkin 99, Jonathan Myers. Big Ray. See, we got 3 for Big Ray. Oh, come on. Copy. 3 for Big Ray. Popped up first. So I got Big Ray. Let's go with Chief Wahoo and Larkin 99. Chief Wahoo and Larkin 99. Okay. Copy. Let me get these ones in here. One, 2, 3. 2 Chief Wahoos, Larkin 99. Gotta get 3 for Jonathan Myers. Jonathan Myers. I want to make sure. Okay, yep. Get 3 Jonathan Myers here. Copy. Oh, come on, get it up here. Enough. Enough of the games, computer. Let's get this show on the road. We've got 2 minutes to go before start time. There's 1. There's 2. And there is 3. All right, we got 150 entries. Let me save this really quick. Then we can move on. We got 2 minutes to give the rundown. I'm going to go through and highlight some of the stuff that they put in the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum 2021 yearbook. You can see that down here. 2020 yearbook. All right. Thought it fitting to put up my old sticker up here. I reinvented it, put it up here. Took it out of the archives and put it up since I changed my channel name back to Don Blomdahl. HOF, Vets, Sports Cards, and more. I'll have to modify that one if I can find it on my computer. And more instead of collectibles. So, there we go. We've got a minute, and like I said, we will go through some of the information for the new Hall of Fame inductees. We've got 7 people watching, 6 thumbs up. Don't count the thumbs down. It doesn't matter to me. It's all part of a day in the life of Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Vets, Sports Cards, and more. But we do have 4 Hall of Famers to go through. We got less than a minute to go. As soon as my computer says 4:10, we'll get rolling here. As soon as my computer says 4:10, we will get the ball rolling here. There we go. Jay's Mix is in the house. How you doing there, Jay's Mix? We have 4:10, so let's get started here. I'm going to go through and highlight some of the stuff here. Of course, we have a welcome. We got a congrats for Jeter there. I like his haircut. Me and him have some in common, at least. He likes to keep his hair short, just like me. All right? But we have a welcome here to the National Baseball Hall of Fame Museum by Gene Forbes Clark, the chairman of the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. We'll be going through this. I'm not going to show you every page in the book, but we will go through some of these here. Okay? And we'll stop with November Man on page 22 for Derek Jeter, and then Let Freedom Ring for Marvin Miller, To Catch a Redbird, Ted Simmons, and The Rocky Mountain High with Larry Walker. The Colorado Rockies into the playoffs in just their 3rd season. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'll just go through the pages quickly till we get to page 22. We got the royal treatment. 75 years ago, Jackie Robinson took his first steps toward the big leagues in Montreal. So a little bit of Jackie Robinson love here in the magazine. And then we had 4x20. 50 years ago, Hall of Famer Jim Palmer was one of 4 Baltimore pitchers to post 20-win seasons. So there we go, Jim Palmer. Of course, here we've got Mike Kuehler, Dave McNally, Pat Dobson, and Jim Palmer. All right. Then we've got Radio Days. 100 years ago, Harold Arlen and Pittsburgh's KDKA created the perfect marriage of the wireless and baseball. So, in honor of radio station KDKA. MLB Network. Then, of course, we got a little article they had in here, questions and answers with Joe Torre, Hall of Fame profile. That's right. Thumbs down counts the same for you as thumbs up in the YouTube algorithm. It's the traffic that matters. There you go. That's right, Big J. And I got 9 thumbs up so far. So we're doing pretty good here. We'll continue on here. A couple more pages. We'll be into our first Hall of Famer to go through some stats. Okay? There we go. Colorado Rockies family couldn't be prouder. Congratulations to Larry Walker, the first Rocky in the Hall of Fame. All right. And here we go, Mr. November Man. Derek Jeter's home run in Game 4 of the 2001 World Series helped a city heal. The caption on this photo says, Derek Jeter's dramatic home run in Game 4 of the 2001 World Series against the Diamondbacks gave the Yankees, fans, and the city of New York a reason to celebrate in the wake of September 11th terrorist attacks. So there we go. Caption on this photo over here says, Derek Jeter kneels in the on-deck circle at Network Associates Coliseum during a 2002 game versus the A's. In Jeter's first 6 full seasons with the Yankees, they won 5 American League pennants and 4 World Series titles. I never saw anybody with an internal confidence in himself in big situations like Derek Jeter. That was said of Paul O'Neill. So the New York Yankees congratulate the captain. Hall of Fame class of 2020. All right. Caption on this picture here with the American flag in the background. Derek Jeter prepares for a pitch while at shortstop in Game 4 of the 2001 ALDS versus the Athletics. 17 days later in the World Series, Jeter would make history with a home run to win Game 4 against the Diamondbacks. And he's not Mr. November because it doesn't give enough of who he is to say Mr. November. He's one of the all-time greats. There we go. On to our second inductee for 2020 is Marvin Miller. Let freedom ring. In 1976, Marvin Miller negotiated a collective bargaining agreement that changed the finances of baseball and all sports. Body box of Allen and Ginter today got a double rip card of Scherzer and a Soto out of 25. Very cool, Jay. Congrats. Are you going to rip it? Ain't sure. That's cool. All right, caption under these 2 photos here. Oh, there we go. Get that one there. Get that one there. Pitchers Andy Messersmith, left, of the Dodgers, and Dave McNally, right, of the Expos, each went through the 1975 season without signing their contracts. Following the season, arbitrator Peter Seitz ruled that the reserve clause language used by Major League Baseball for almost a century allowed Messersmith and McNally to become free agents. So this is a quote of Marvin Miller right here. I want you to understand that this is going to be an adverse relationship. A union is not a social club. A union is a restraint on what an employer can otherwise do. If you expect owners to like me, to praise me, to compliment me, you'll be disappointed. In fact, if I'm elected executive director and you find the owners telling you what a great guy I am, fire me. That was said of Marvin Miller. Marvin Miller was the leading voice for the players in the sports labor movement. His contributions to protecting and furthering players' rights continues to benefit generations of professional athletes across all sports. Marvin's induction to the National Baseball Hall of Fame is a well-deserved honor. The caption on this photo up here reads, Marvin Miller, center, updates players in March 1976 about the progress of negotiations with MLB owners to eliminate the reserve clause. 4 months later, an agreement was reached that created the modern system of free agency. Many players still believed what the owners had been telling them for years. Free agency threatened the very fabric of the game. Set up Marvin Miller. Next, we got our third Hall of Famer for 2020. And Magnet didn't move it here. To catch a redbird. Ted Simmons starred at the plate and behind it in Bob Gibson's no-hitter on August 14th, 1914. The caption for this picture here, this picture here reads, Cardinals teammates Ted Simmons and Bob Gibson share a pregame laugh at Pittsburgh's Three River Stadium on August 15, 1971, one day after Gibson no-hit the eventual world champion Pirates. That night, he was apt to strike out every batter he was facing, said Simmons, who caught Gibson's gem and added 4 hits to the 11-0 victory. Now we've got the caption on this one here. In 13 seasons with the Cardinals, Ted Simmons was named to 6 All-Star games and established himself as one of the best all-around catchers in baseball. All right. I think I forgot to turn my phone on silent. Somebody may have worked as hard, but nobody worked harder than Teddy Simmons. In 2021, Cooperstown is turning Cardinals red. Congratulations to Ted Simmons and Larry Walker, 2 St. Louis Cardinals. There we go. This caption, and this one says, Ted Simmons was in his first full season as a big league catcher when he was behind the plate for Bob Gibson's no-hitter on August 14, 1971. Gibson was the best pitcher I ever caught. Seaver was the best pitcher I ever faced. And that's because I never had to face Gibson. It's that simple, said Ted Simmons. Right, and then our last Hall of Famer for 2020/21. Rocky Mountain High. On October 1st, 1995, Larry Walker propelled the Colorado Rockies into the playoffs in just their 3rd season. The caption for this photo reads, in just the Rockies' 3rd season, the National League, Larry Walker helped the team qualify for the postseason as the National League wildcard. Caption for this photo here reads, Larry Walker signed with the Rockies prior to the 1995 season and hit 36 home runs in his first year with the team. He would play 10 seasons in Colorado before finishing his career with St. Louis. And then this caption for this picture says, Larry Walker played his first 6 big league seasons with the Montreal Expos, establishing himself as one of the top all-around players in the game. I made the right decision. I came to a team that could compete, and we were in the playoffs. It was a pretty cool season for us and the city, that was said of Larry Walker. All right. So not a whole lot in Larry Walker's, but let's continue on here. We are going to go through all the Hall of Famers and name them one by one in the allotted time we still have left. This is the 2021 Ford C. Frick Award recipient, Al Michaels. Congratulations from your friends at ESPN and ABC. Then we got a career legacy. The late David Montgomery became a beloved figure while filling many roles for the Phillies. Ken Hawk Harrelson, the Ford C. Frick Award winner of 2020. Okay, and here we go. The Hall of Fame roster. The class of 2020 has officially joined baseball's best lineup. Now meet the other 329 inductees. The other 329. So does that mean we have 333 inductees in the Hall of Fame now? 30, 31, 32, 33. Could be triple threes for the number of inductees. All right, so let's start it off here with Henry Aaron, Pete Alexander, Roberto Alomar, Walter Alston, Sparky Anderson, Cap Anson, these are in alphabetical order by the way, Luis Aparicio, and Luke Appling. And I think they have, down below here, they say the class of 1982, what class they ended up making it into the Hall of Fame. But we're just going to do the team name. Richie Ashburn, Earl Averill, Jeff Bagwell, we're in the B's now, Harold Baines, Frank Baker, Dave Bancroft, Ernie Banks, Al Barlick, okay, Ed Barrow, Jake Beckley, Cool Papa Bell, Johnny Bench, Chief Bender, Yogi Berra, Craig Biggio, Bert Blyleven, Wade Boggs, Jim Bottomley, Lou Bordeaux, Roger Bresnahan, George Brett, Lou Brock, Dan Brothers, and Mordecai Brown. Raymond Brown, Willard Brown, Morgan Bulkley, Jim Bunning, Jesse Burkett, Roy Campanella, Rod Carew, Max Carey, Steve Carlton. Today would have been Gary Carter, in case you're wondering where we would have been. So when I resume and get my card room re-established and set up, that's when we'll resume going through the player biographies for each Hall of Famer in the entire Hall of Fame. Alexander Cartwright, Orlando Cepeda, Henry Chadwick, Frank Chance, Happy Chandler, Oscar Charleston, Jack Cheesebro, Nestor Chilek, Fred Clark, John Clarkson, Roberto Clemente, Ty Cobb, Mickey Cochran, Eddie Collins, Jimmy Collins, Earl Combs, Charles Comiskey, Jocko Conlon, Tom Connolly, Roger Connor, Andy Cooper, Stan Kovaleski. Bobby Cox, Sam Crawford, Joe Cronin, Candy Cummins, Kiki Collier, Ray Dandridge, George Davis, Andre Dawson, Leon Day, Dizzy Dean, Ed Delante, Bill Dickey, Martin DeHigo, Joe DiMaggio, Larry Doby, and Bobby Doerr. Barney Dreyfuss, Don Drysdale, Hugh Duffy, Leo DeRocha, Dennis Eckersley, Billy Evans, Johnny Everts, and Buck Ewing. Red Faber, Bob Feller, Rick Farrell, Raleigh Fingers, Carlton Fisk, Elmer Flick, Whitey Ford, and Bill Foster. Ruby Foster, Nellie Fox, Jimmy Fox, Ford Frick, Frankie Frisch, Pud Galvin, Lou Gehrig, and Charlie Gehringer. Bob Gibson, Josh Gibson, Warren Giles, Pat Gillick, Tom Glavine, Lefty Gomez, Joe Gordon, Goose Goslin, Goose Gossage, Frank Grant, Hank Greenberg, Ken Griffey Jr. I like that one. Ooh. What do they got there? Like a 19... All Matrix. Insert card for Ken Griffey Jr. Clark Griffith, Burley Grimes, Lefty Grove, and Vladimir Guerrero. Tony Gwynn, Chief Haffey, Jesse Haynes, Roy Halladay, Billy Hamilton, Ned Hanlon, Will Harridge, Bucky Harris. Gabby Harnett, Doug Harvey, Harry Hillman, Ricky Henderson, Billy Herman, Whitey Herzog, Pete Hill, Trevor Hoffman. Almost through the H's. Harry Hooper, Roger Hornsby, Wade Hoyt, Cal Hubbard, Carl Hubble, Miller Huggins, William Holbert, and Catfish Hunter. Monty Irvin. Is that the only I? Reggie Jackson, Travis Jackson, Fergie Jenkins, Hughie Jennings, Van Johnson, Judy Johnson, Randy Johnson, 3 Johnsons, 4 Johnsons, Walter Johnson, and Chipper Jones, Addie Joss, Al Kaline, Tim Keefe, Willie Keeler, George Kell, and Joe Kelly. George Kelly, King Kelly, Harmon Killebrew, Ralph Kiner, Chuck Klein, Bill Clem, Sandy Koufax, and Bowie Kuhn. Nap LaJoie, Kinshaw Landis, Barry Larkin, Tony LaRussa, Tommy Lasorda, Tony Lazzari, Bob Lehman, Buck Leonard. Fred Lindstrom, Pop Lloyd, Ernie Lombardi, Al Lopez, Ted Loynes, Connie Mack, Biz Mackey, Larry McPhail. I do like seeing all the different cards. I want to get a binder where I have one card for each player, which could be a challenge, especially with the older ones. Lee McPhail, Greg Maddux, Effa Manley, Mickey Mantle, Heine Manush, Rabbit Moranville, Juan Marcal, and Ruby Marquard. Edgar Martinez, Pedro Martinez, Eddie Matthews, Christy Mathewson, Willie Mays, Bill Mazeroski, Joe McCarthy, and Tommy McCarthy. Hope everyone has a great evening. As always, be blessed. Hashtag Let's Go Wahoo. Willie McCovey, Joe McGinty, Bill McGowan, John McGraw, Bill McKinney, Bid McPhee, Joe Medwick, Jose Mendez, Johnny Mize, Paul Molitor, Joe Morgan, Jack Morris, Eddie Murray, Stan Musial, Mike Musina, Hal Newhouser. Wait, did they have Jeter in here? I don't think they put Jeter in here, did they? Did I miss Jeter? So I guess they don't have them in there. So 29 plus the 4 does make it 333. Did I miss Jeter in the group here? I don't think so. No, they do not have Jeter in here because they were in the book already, and these are the other two. So it is 333. Kid Nichols, Phil Negro, Hank Odell, Day, Walter O'Malley, Jim O'Rourke, Mel Ott, Satchel Paige, and Jim Palmer. See ya, those Chiefs. All right, Herb Pennock, Tony Perez, Gaylord Perry, Mike Piazza, Eddie Plank, Alex Pompez, Cumberland Posey, and Kirby Puckett. Old Haas Radburn, Tim Raines, Pee Wee Reese, Jim Rice, Sam Rice, Branch Rickey, Cal Ripken Jr. Well, there we go. They got us. Is that the 85, 86 All-Star card? And Mariano Rivera. Epirexy, Phil Rizzuto, Robin Roberts, Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson, Jackie Robinson, Wilbert Robinson, and Ivan Rodriguez. Is that his rookie card? I think that might be Ivan's rookie. Joe Rogan, Ed Roosh, Red Ruffing, Jacob Rupert, Amos Russi, Babe Ruth, Nolan Ryan, and Ryan Sandberg. Ron Santo, Luis Santa, Ray Schalk, Mike Schmidt, Red Schoendice, John Schuerholz, Tom Seaver, and Frank Seeley. Silver Scorpions in the house. Hey, down there, Silver Scorpion. Thanks for popping by and paying us a visit. Appreciate you being here, brother. We got 12 thumbs up, 6 people watching. Don't forget, we pop in the stream, give me a thumbs up. Helps out. Bud Seelig, Joe Sewell, Al Simmons, George Sisler, Ina Slaughter, Hilton Smith, Lee Smith, Ozzie Smith, John Schmaltz, Duke Snyder, Bill Southworth, Warren Spahn, Albert Spalding, Tris Speaker, Willie Stargell, and Turkey Stearns. Casey Stengel, Bruce Suter, Neil Suttles, Don Sutton, Ben Taylor, Bill Terry, Frank Thomas, and Jim Thome. Sam Thompson, Joe Tinker, Joe Torre, Cristobal Torrente. Torrente? Really? That's... I probably just don't see many of his baseball cards. Alan Trammell, Pie Trainer, Dazzy Vance, Archie Vaughn. Bill Veek, Ruby Waddell, Honus Wagner, Bobby Wallace, Ed Walsh, Lloyd Weiner, Paul Weiner, and John Ward. Okay. Earl Weaver, George Weiss, Mickey Welch, Willie Wells, Zach Wheat, Deacon White, Sol White, and Hoyt Wilhelm. Then we have J.L. Wilkinson, Billy Williams, Dick Williams, Joe Williams, Ted Williams, Vic Willis, Hack Wilson, and Judd Wilson. The next we have here is Dave Winfield, George Wright, Harry Wright, Ernie Wynn, Carl Yastrzemski, and Tom Yawkey. And our last three in the Hall of Fame is Cy Young, Ross Youngs, and Robin Yount. Now they do go over the rules of election. They put them in the back of the book here. For those that want to know what are the rules and regulations for making it into the Hall of Fame, they do have that. So you got a couple of pages in here that explains the whole process. Then they have a complete listing by position. They've got pitchers. Of course, there's a lot of Hall of Fame pitchers. Catchers, first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, shortstop, left fielders. Left fielders. Center fielders, right fielders, managers, umpires, and executives. So there you go. Preserving history. Says the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum tells the story of more than 2 centuries of baseball history via more than 40,000 three-dimensional artifacts in the museum collection. These artifacts are made possible through the generous donors who enhance the museum's collection every year. Museum donors add to the collection for a number of reasons, but first and foremost, donors wish to ensure that their valued artifacts are preserved for future generations to enjoy. The museum archivists use acid-free materials to house artifacts, which over time will degrade if exposed to fluctuating humidity and temperature, as well as high light levels. Artifacts in the Hall's collection will forever be protected and treated as invaluable pieces of baseball history. If you own an object that is part of the history of the national pastime and are interested in donating it to the Baseball Hall of Fame, please send a letter of interest to Accessions Committee, Baseball Hall of Fame, 25 Main Street, Cooperstown, New York, 13326. To help support the care of museum's collection, please visit thebaseball.org/support. There you go. And then Jonesine. Oops, sorry about that. Jonesine. Every induction weekend delivers unique moments and memories, and the class of 2020 is set to have an experience unlike any other. Class of 2018 Hall of Famer Chipper Jones played 19 big league seasons with the Braves, helping the team advance to the postseason 13 times. Then a true baseball legend. For 21 seasons, including 5 in Milwaukee, Ted Simmons personified greatness both on and off the field. The Milwaukee Brewers are proud to congratulate Ted, as well as the entire legendary 2020 class, on their well-deserved induction into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. So there you go. Fit for Glory on the back here. Just a New Era Authentication Collection, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball. It does give you their website down in here if you want to go, but you could probably just look them up. New Era Authentic Collection. So that was just a quick, fast, down and dirty National Baseball and Museum Induction 2021 yearbook. Hiya, Silver Scorpion. There we go. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. Like I said, I was going to make it a little bit short. I do have a few minutes left if you all want to talk or chat about anything. So other than that, let me get a sip of water. I did not take a sip of water that whole reading, and I can feel it now, and I am beat. You wonder why am I so tired when I'm retired and I don't do anything? Well, I had to take advantage of the weather today and get my yard work done. So that took a lot out of me. At least it wasn't too hot. It's only in the mid-70s today. So I got out there and got it done before high noon for the most part. I think I finished close to 1 o'clock. But other than that, hold on a second. All right. So, let's see. I'm going back to work. Just wanted to say hi and smash the like button. Appreciate that. We got 13 thumbs up, 1 thumb down, but that's okay. The thumb down does not bother me none the least. So we are going to finish things off here. I'm going to wrap it up, call it a wrap, and we will see you next Tuesday for our Throwback Tuesday. And I might have a chance tomorrow to go to a LCS. We'll see. That's the plan, if we can make it there. Maybe I'll have some throwback product to open on the channel. I'm going to head north to a city called Bellingham, where there's a new local card shop that I have not been to yet, and I am looking forward to it. So I'm going to go ahead and, this is Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veterans, sports cards, and more. Having been with you this Hall of Fame Friday, and as Bipster says in all his videos when he ends and stuff, it's not just words, but be blessed. We will see you all Tuesday and possibly around the channels. And I might do some surprise live streams during the weekend coming up. And you might recognize somebody with me. All right? So other than that, we will see you all later and take care. Flipping channels on Antenna TV and just came across Jay Leno playing a rough biker guy on Alice with the actor who played Orshak on Welcome Back, Kotter. Good night now. No problem. Good night, and we will see you all next Tuesday. Have a great, wonderful